Hey everybody, it's the Rogue Rockhound. So, it's the end of January, and I've been watching the water levels, and the spot I'm at right now, water levels are rising pretty quick. So, trying to get down there, trying to find some good stuff. Now, it's been raining on and off for, I would say, the past month, but it's been pretty consistent for the last 2 weeks. Now, of course, it's been sprinkling on and off today, which is the perfect time to go rockhounding. Why, you may ask? Well, it's a lot better than carrying a water bottle around, right? Everything you see when you're out there, you can see it. There is no, question about it. The only question is like, maybe what's on the inside, right? So we're going to hit that up, and mostly we're going to be looking for a variety of serpentine today, and maybe we can also clear up some confusion about serpentine. So let me show you what we find, and yeah. Now here's a nice chunk of the grossular garnet. So this is going to be a really good example, right? So like right there, you can see there's some pretty good green clarity in there. And overall, another thing that's going to give it away is see how it's kind of like bubbly almost in a sense. It's all rounded off, and now that's usually pretty good, but as you can see, there's a massive crack through it, and some of these black specks, pretty big. I'll show you what small ones look like. But yeah, for the most part, you know, it's good, but you would have to do a lot of work to pull off the best material off of it. This stuff's also really cool. And I heard the other day that this is the type of pegmatite, but unfortunately the person who said it, well, that's about all they said. So I'm going to keep looking into this and see if I can actually get an identification on this. Yeah, there's an easy one. So you know that right there is going to be Antigorite of some sorts. You can see the green. That one's okay because you can see the black spots. Now they're pretty big. The smaller the black spots, the better. This one also has some, major cracks going through. That might not be a big deal if you're just trying to make something small out of it, maybe like a little cabochon or something. But if you're trying to get good slabs, you're going to want a bigger piece, and you're going to want smaller chromite specks. So let's see if we can find one of those. It's pretty nice when the water is this clear. Now I think this one might be a good example of what I'm trying to look for. See those specks in there? If this is Antigorite, those small specks are highly desirable because the smaller the better. Oh yeah, look at the iron staining on that. A little bit of quartz with iron staining. There's some nice Antigorite. The only thing is it's pretty small. Looks like we've got another abandoned piece right here. So you can see that's pretty good. I mean, those are small inclusions. It's a decent sized piece. Not bad. This is what I call a gambler. So we know, you can see that it's got the green, right? But how good of green will it be? It's pretty solid. Got a little bit of cracking going that way, a little bit this way. But for the most part, with the green that you're seeing right there, that's pretty good. Oh, what's that one? That's weird. Oh no, that's some green too. Look at that. I saw that in the shape, just kind of weird looking. But yeah, no, that's some good green. The specks are kind of big, but, or I should say inclusions. Would you look at that? Alright, which one is it? That one. So once again, what I was telling you is when you have like kind of the bulby, eroded look to it, and if it's got some green, look out for those. But once again, see how this part's all eroded out. So yeah, I mean, like, you could, this part right here would probably be pretty good, but it's also kind of small, it's only, it's thin, it's beat up, so just keep looking. But there's some other cool stuff, you know, like that one. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's a lot of green stuff down here. And if you want like quartzy stuff, that's, well, you know, big quartz like that, but there's quartz that's got like a lot of inclusions in it. So, and what I think a lot of this is like the mica in there. Probably should get some of that and identify it for you guys. Alright, so that one right there is interesting for sure. Because, if you look right here, see that green? Oh. Yeah, I bet you this one's pretty good. So, the chromite specks are kind of big. It looks pretty solid. Oh. So I think what we'll do, rinse this off real quick, see how it looks, and then we'll make a decision from there. Oh, God. Yeah, it's pretty big. That looks alright. So, we got some rather big specks in here. And of course these breaks right there more than likely have been fused, but you can see that's some pretty good green. Which will do alright for cut. Yeah, maybe take that one with us. Here's a good example of the other types of inclusions that you'll see in the Antigorite. These lines are actually pretty neat depending on how big and what they are. So this one actually might be pretty good. So the specks are pretty small, but on the top here you see how it's real dark, and then on the bottom there it's real dark. And that means that it's probably just chock full of that chromite or magnesium or magnesiochromite or whatever, you know. Pretty dark green. That corner is what I saw. Pretty good piece. Yeah, check this one out. If you didn't know any better, you'd think that's petrified wood. Oh, that's a big one. Unfortunately, it looks like it's pretty beat up. Oh, it's huge though. Oh. Pretty big. Unfortunately, it's really beat up. You can see though, that's green right there. Huh, that's a shame. Looks like here's a piece that broke off of it. You can see there's green. It's good. But, I mean, yeah. It's too much, too broken. I would say it probably weighs a good 60, maybe 80 pounds. Pretty big. It's a decent piece, but once again, kind of dark on the bottom. You can see though there's some green in there that's a little visible. Unfortunately, the light's really not best right now, but this one's alright. Alright, so that one right there, I bet you that's pretty good. So you can see how it's a little bit lighter green and it's got small chromite specks. This line right here, that could actually be chatoyance, because you can see the lines in there. Well, it's really hard to see, but anyway, yeah, that one could be good. Here's why I'm not going to take it. Those are little bugs, and those are little eggs right there. So I'm going to let these creatures remain living here. A piece of that, what do you call it? Grossular garnet. See how pink that stuff gets? Pretty neat. Decent piece. Looks like it got kind of broken, but yeah, right there. Good color. Ah, that's kind of cool. I don't know what that one is. Oh god. Oh god. This is going to be a good one for sure. So you can see the lines in there. You can see how you got the chromite specks. But then it gets real red iron stained on the bottom. Overall, it's pretty solid. And it's kind of yellowish. There's some green right there in that corner. So yeah, this one should be pretty good. Oh, look at that one. That's gonna be good. Oh yeah. All right, well, that one should be awesome. So that crack has been fused, and you can see there that it's actually got the Chrysotile or asbestos in it, and it does come down in here, and overall it's pretty solid. That should be a good one. Looks like we got another piece. Well, it looks like this one could be pretty good. It's hard to tell though, because this one's pretty dark all the way through, which could be good. Yeah, there's a lot of nice character lines in there. It could be good, but it also could just be basically, you know, chock full of the chromite and not really transparent. So, yeah, it's tough. That's cool. Oh yeah, that one does have green in it. Yep. Just kick this one over and notice that little spot right there. And it's not bad. The other side, you know, I saw this part right here, so, you know, the lines give it away, and the iron staining. And then when I kicked it over, you know, that green spot right there, pretty good. See some more green in there. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, driftwood horn. There we go. There it is. See that yellow in there? That's a big one. Oh, whoa. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yep, that's big. Oh, jeez. Yep, look at that. Alright. Let me get this in the water and I'll show you. Okay, look at that. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's get this in the water. You can already tell it's really solid. Awesome. Jeez. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. That's good. huge green down here at the bottom. Oh man. Oh, jeez. That is a good one. Wow. Look at how green that corner is right there. Oh man. That's a big one. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh, so uniform. And this is pretty funny. So I was just checking this iron stained quartz out. That was kind of neat. And then, so I hit it on this rock, right? No big deal. And I look down and I see this thing. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Because it does look like it's got some like transparency to it. Just really gray. I haven't seen much of the color like that. Hey, look at that. That's cool. See that one right there? That one. It's good. That looks good. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, so it does look good, right? But you see the orange specks? Those are evil. They don't polish worth crap. Could have been a good one. Boo. That's kind of cool looking. Zebra rock. Oh, cool on the other side too. Yeah, I bet you there's some right there. Let's get that wet. Possibly, but this one's dark in a good way. It's tough to tell though. So that right there by my thumb, whoop, that's what really makes me think it is. Really tough though. I would say this is probably the best gambler of the day though, because for the most part, all the cracks, they're superficial. See there, that's got some green in it for sure. Like, I call these things turtle shells, because a lot of the times that's what they kind of resemble as a turtle shell when they erode down to the core, which is what you're looking for. And this one actually has got the lines, got the green, you know, it's solid. Overall, I'd say this is a good one to gamble on. So if you're ever out here and you see something like this, I know it's just a gray or black rock, but take it home, cut it up, see what it looks like. Like a pretty clear piece of quartz actually. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of cool. You see the little piece? That one's alright. This looks like it might be a good area. Got that one right there and then this one right here. So, curious. This one pretty much guaranteed because you see that right there. See how it's kind of layered? It's just the erosion pattern, but it's no good. This other one on the other hand, that's the one I'm curious about. Yep, no. That one's probably no good. I've been tricked by these ones dozens of times. Hey, there's potentially a cool one. Cool color. This is a big part of why I like rock hounding. I mean, look at just the vibrant colors in just this one shot. Okay, so this one's actually a really tough one to tell, but I can almost guarantee it's that. See all those tiny, tiny speckles? I mean, the lighting's not good, but it's got the erosion style and everything. I bet you this one would be pretty good if you like the Antigorite that's a little bit more yellow, because there's a little bit of a spectrum to them, which you'll start seeing the more and more you cut them. So this one's probably pretty good. I mean, it's kind of small, right? But the way you can tell, this one's probably pretty good is because it's kind of bluish, right? Yeah, some of these specks are actually probably going to be an indicator telling you that, remember about those little orange, you know, speckles inside that are no good, that, you know, don't polish. Well, so these holes right here are probably those. But for the most part, if you see this blue color, probably looking pretty good. This is a great example. This is kind of yellowish right in there, right? And then you have all these chromite lines that are going along it. So these ones are usually pretty good, especially if you like the yellow kind. Some people don't really like the speckled inclusions, and they prefer these ones. Yep. Pretty good inclusions, small ones, but you also have some big ones like up at the top there. Not super thick. Oh yeah, that's really dark right there. So yeah, that's probably no good. I mean, good shot. You could gamble on it if you wanted to, but nah. Look at that one. Wow, that's some green. That's going to be good. It's pretty green in there. And seeing that color right there really makes me believe that this one's going to be superior. Oh wow, you can see that from here, huh? Pretty green. Yeah. Really green. Yeah, see that outer rind tells it. Might be something really good. Yeah, turtle shell. You can see why I call it a turtle shell. Of course, and it's green. Yeah, so this probably is going to be a really good color. Sweet. Oh, that's color right there. Yep. That's color. Yeah, I bet you that's a turtle shell right there. Oh. Yep. See the green? Yeah. I don't know how much this would, how good it will be though. I mean, this looks like good side right here, you know. But when I flip it over and look at some of the edges, I'm just not so sure. This is definitely a good one, but definitely a good one. Just kind of small. Yep, here we go. It's a good one. It's not bad size. That's cool. Oh, rain's coming back. Oh, there's some green. Yep. Not very good up here. Not very good up the top, but that green right there, pretty nice. Look at the color in that one. Jeez. Yep, that's a good one right there. Look at that. solid too. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Rinse that off real quick. I was rinsing this one off and just saw that one right there, which I bet is really good. The speckles are small in it, so. Oh, and it's big. Alright, hold on. Yeah, look at that. See how you got the green and the small speckles? When you cut this, if it's translucent and then light will glow through it, it'll be a really good piece. In comparison, you can see how big the speckles are on that one compared to that one. There's a nice egg. I bet you it's a good one. Good for cutting, but just kind of small. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. Maybe epidote or something. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's another good green. Yeah. See that green? Yep. Pretty good. Alright, so check this one out. See right there? That's pretty green. It's also got a little bit of a kind of a bluish hue to it. So we'll be taking this one and hopefully we'll get it cut soon. Yeah, look at that little one. So it looks like we got a little deposit right here, or at least a rich spot. So we have this one right here. We got this boy right here. This one right here. And I think that is as well. Just tough to tell because, you know, it's a little bit bigger. These ones are really tough to tell because, of course, they're dark. They're not really showing you a whole lot. But, you know, when you get used to finding this stuff, it tends to present itself a little bit more. Alright, there we go. That's a two chatoyant bands going through it. And this is called Chrysotile. It's another type of serpentine. Now this one, there's nothing really I'm going to do with it. It's just kind of neat. Okay, so it looks like we got a little bit more here. You can see here, we got a nice green there. That's pretty good. Another one right there. It's not quite as good, a little bit more yellowing to it. But then we got this little piece right there. Now that's clean, that's just a guarantee. So if you're pretty new to this stuff and you see that, you know, this is great to start with. Then you get over here to this piece, which is a little bit more difficult to, you know, determine if it's guaranteed, but you know, this is another good piece. You can see that green right up in there. So that's a good try. And then let's see, you got another patty here. Just a little thin segment, but you know, that's a guarantee. For me, the only thing is with these small guys like this, yeah, they got great color and everything, they're just a bit small. That, and you see how large the chromite specks are. So it's not gonna do it for me. All right, so these are the prize, but here's the thing, you know, these are extremely difficult, and 9 out of 10, it's not going to be anything good. Now, the reason I know it's good is because you can see that green right there. So hopefully this is a core and is just super gemmy green. But 9 out of 10, it's going to be a failure. So here's an example. This one right here, you can kind of see how it's got that green right there, and it's pretty smooth. But it's going to be really tough to tell. You'll get tricked a lot of the times by getting these, but when you do get them, they're really good. Yeah, that one looks like it's pretty good. Yep, I bet that's good. Let's get it rinsed off and I'll show you. Next to where I found this one right here, I started seeing some other stuff. You know, like this guy right here, that's a good chance that's going to be, this is really good chance that will be the bowenite as well, or, you know, Antigorite. And then I did see another, oh yeah, that's right, that little piece right there. So, nothing special, but these are all good indicators. Yeah, so you can see, it's got some green, really nice green in there. And for the most part, chromite specks are pretty small. Alright, so I just found this piece. It's pretty big, as you can tell. Can't even barely pick it up. And it looks good. It generally just looks good. So there was a little piece that was pretty loose, so I chipped it off, and there's a lot of green in there, but here's the problem. Looked at some of the edges here. There wasn't transparency that I'm looking for. Now this stuff right here is pretty transparent, but as soon as I start getting to this edge and up in here, I just lose all transparency. So I don't really know if it would be worth hurting myself trying to get this, big boulder up. I mean, it's probably 80 pounds. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Alright, well, it's getting kind of late, so I think I'm going to load up the big guy and head out of here. I did find this, or I did decide to keep this other one. It's pretty nice. Yep, and then we've got maybe one or two in there. But yeah, I'm going to have to carry this beast out. Time to get up the hill.